Mike Quinsey, channeling his higher self, February 10, 2017. Website, Tree of the Golden Light. So much is happening upon Earth right now, and the general view is that the Dark Ones are in retreat. The people themselves can take some credit for what has occurred, as they have strongly responded to the expressed intentions of President Trump. Across your world some have been demonstrating against his declared policies, and it is very interesting that many souls have been awakened from their slumbers, and it has goaded them into action. This is desirable as there needs to be a constant growth in the light, to ensure that it is beyond the reach of those who would steer you onto a path leading to annihilation. Have no fear, however, as it has already been decreed that the light will be victorious, regardless of any attempts to prevent it. So do not worry about the outcome or be put out of your stride. All is proceeding as intended and will lead you to ascension. You are, however, still largely kept in the dark as to what is happening out of your sight. Be assured, however, that the truth will soon emerge, and cannot be kept from you for much longer. It could be said that very little is really as you understand it at present, and as the details come out there will be both shock and joy at the same time. You will at first find it hard to accept that you could have been fooled for such a long time. However, your levels of consciousness are increasing, and with it comes the ability to see what has been hidden from your sight for eons of time. From our level of understanding we see you as a wonderful group of souls that have walked the fiery path, and proved that they can overcome whatever challenges have confronted them. It does not make any difference which group of souls you belong to, as all have had to face the Dark Ones, overcome their challenges and rise up into the light. It has been very difficult and has tested you to the limits, but you have prevailed and walked the path to freedom. There are still obstacles on your path, but as ones who have awakened they will not present any difficulties. You are now stronger in your beliefs and well on your way to the higher dimensions. You have certainly earned your freedom and have overcome the need to return to the lower dimensions for further experience. Through them you can, if desired, now be a mentor to others still working their way through the third dimension. You have no real idea as to how much you are venerated and loved by those who understand what you have gone through to reach your present level. When you move into the higher dimensions you will be able to see your history of evolution that will also influence you as to your next challenge, all of which are to allow a continual increase in your level of consciousness. But this time it will be mostly peaceful with little to stand in your way to success. Be assured that when the time is right, major changes that have already been prepared will be announced and should result in a smooth transition of power. The Dark Ones have always kept in the background, but they will become known for their fight against the light and their plan for the complete control of humanity. They have lost the initiative and there is no way back for them, and their face being revealed as the masterminds behind the plan for the decimation of mankind. Judgment comes at any time and no soul can escape having to answer for their actions against others. However, God, so to say, has the last word, and regardless of how much a soul's light has dimmed, still has nothing but absolute love for every one of them. It must be reassuring to know that however much you have fallen away from the path of light, there will always be a way back and assistance given. Having spent many lives in a physical body, it is no wonder that you easily take to each incarnation. In fact, it becomes so natural to live in the third dimension that you forget that you are still a soul of light seeking a return home. On each occasion that you incarnate, your life plan is meant to gradually lift you into a higher vibrations. The ultimate goal is ascension, which is why your present life is so important, because as it is the end of a cycle it will give you a golden opportunity to ascend. However, you must do your part by using your power of thought to create the circumstances that will ensure your success. As with all matters affecting your upliftment, you must focus on your goal, knowing that your guides are always on hand to assist and protect you. As they become aware of the plan for humankind, many souls begin to question matters, and this is a healthy attitude to adopt if you are in doubt regarding any aspect of the messages. However, it is not always possible to give full details of coming events, except in broad terms. Sometimes it is because secrecy is the best way to prevent the Dark Ones from interfering with your progress, or our work to set out your pathway to completion. The end times are already revealing a new path that will leave the old ways behind so that you can enjoy complete freedom and happiness in the higher vibrations. Absolutely nothing can prevent a positive outcome, so regardless of times of chaos that may still be experienced, know that it is all a means to an end that will give you great joy and satisfaction. It is time that you learned the truth about life in your solar system, as it abounds with life in many different forms, although it would be recognized as the typical human form with many variations. One that you are probably already aware of are the blue avians, an advanced race that are also known as the bird beings, yet are immediately recognizable in form as similar to you. They may be taller and have small bird-like beaks, but are very human-looking in many other respects. They are in fact from a much higher dimension and are here to ensure the human race can complete this cycle safely and successfully. There are others that are also involved, so you will understand that Ascension is regarded as an extremely important event. Do not worry at the way matters progress, as at the right time you will become aware that all is in perfect order. People worry about the effect of the changes upon family life, and it can be stated that each soul has a life plan. Should it take them in a different direction, you will have known of it when your life plan was decided before you incarnated. So allow each soul to follow its dedicated pathway and know you have all been privileged to be together. If you consider how many lives you must have had, and how many relationships you have experienced, you will understand that many souls have been a part of your lives. However, it is true that some families may incarnate again for further experiences together, but whatever is planned, be assured that it will benefit all souls that are involved with each other. Obviously, all will become clear and explained to you when you return to the higher realms. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self. In love and light. Mike Quinsey.